Neville Goddard once said, "Assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled and observe the route that your attention follows." These words hold the key to unlocking the door of wealth manifestation. It's not just about wanting wealth, but feeling as though you already possess it. This principle, profound in its simplicity, is a cornerstone of Goddard's teachings. It challenges us to shift our attention and thereby our reality. Today, we delve into Neville Goddard's principles and techniques for manifesting wealth. Neville Goddard's teachings center around the power of the mind and the law of assumption. Our minds, according to Goddard, are the ultimate creators of our reality. This principle emphasizes the immense power our thoughts and imaginations hold over our lives. To put it simply, what we believe in our minds, we can manifest in our reality. This is not just about wishful thinking or daydreaming. Rather, it's about truly believing and living in the state of the reality we desire. Now let's delve into the law of assumption. This law suggests that we don't attract what we want, but rather we attract what we believe to be true. If we assume we are wealthy, we initiate a series of events that will bring about wealth. The law of assumption compels us to abandon our old conceptions of ourselves and assume a new identity, one that aligns with the reality we desire. Imagine a gardener planting seeds. The gardener doesn't worry about how the seeds will grow, but trusts in the process, knowing that in due time, the garden will flourish. Similarly, when we plant the seeds of wealth in our minds, we trust in the process and assume that wealth is already ours. This does not mean that Goddard advocates for a life of idle dreaming. On the contrary, he emphasizes the importance of action. However, the actions we take must be inspired by our new assumed identity. For instance, if we assume the identity of a wealthy person, our actions, big or small, will reflect that wealth. We will make decisions from a place of abundance, not scarcity. Goddard's teachings, though simple, require a fundamental shift in our thinking and perception. It's about seeing the world not as it is, but as we desire it to be. It's about assuming our desired reality and living it in our imagination until it materializes. With these principles, Goddard proposes a number of techniques to manifest wealth. Goddard's techniques for wealth manifestation revolve around visualization and assumption. Neville Goddard held a firm belief in the power of the mind, and he developed techniques to unleash this power for manifesting wealth. Two key techniques he advocated for are visualization and assumption. Let's delve into these techniques, shall we? Visualization, according to Goddard, is not just about daydreaming about piles of money. Instead, it's about creating a detailed mental picture of the wealth you desire. Imagine the lifestyle you want, the experiences you wish to have, or even the exact amount of money you want in your bank account. The key is to make it as vivid and real as possible in your mind's eye. Now let's talk about assumption. Goddard believed that you must assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled. This means you need to feel and act as if you already have the wealth you desire. It's not enough to just visualize it. You must live it in your mind and let that feeling permeate your life. To make these techniques more relatable, consider this example. If you aspire to own a luxury car, visualize yourself driving it. Feel the leather seats, hear the purr of the engine, smell the new car scent. Then assume the feeling of owning that car. Let the joy and pride of ownership fill you. By consistently applying these techniques, you can harness the power of your mind to create wealth. Neville Goddard's teachings on wealth manifestation are both profound and practical. Let's take a moment to revisit the highlights. Goddard emphasizes the power of assumption in the creation of wealth. He encourages us to assume the feeling of our wish fulfilled even before it becomes a reality. This means to manifest wealth, we must first feel and believe we are already wealthy. Next, we explored the power of visualization. Goddard instructs us to create vivid mental images of our desired outcome. These images, when combined with strong positive emotions, can be effective catalysts for wealth manifestation. Lastly, we delved into the power of the mind. Goddard believed that our outer world is a reflection of our inner world. In other words, our financial condition mirrors our inner beliefs about wealth and abundance. As Goddard himself said, "Change your conception of yourself and you will automatically change the world in which you live." Do not try to change people. They are only messengers telling you who you are. Revalue yourself and they will confirm the change.